Former Attorney General Ramesh Maharaj has disclosed his recommendations to government to combat the scourge of crime. The Senior Counsel hosted a news conference at his office in San Fernando, expressing confidence that his crime plan can aid in reducing serious crime across the country. Peter Christopher reports.
The former Attorney General reviewed crime statistics over the years and weighed the measures put forward by both the past and current administrations. The Senior Counsel said the detection rate, particularly in the case of murders, was far too low and believed that this had to be improved so that inroads could be made in the fight against crime. One of his suggestions to improve this was the revamping and increasing of staff at the Forensic Science Center and the incorporation of a DNA bank.
With a DNA bank, even if you put now only all the suspects in Trinidad and Tobago in that DNA bank, and you go to the scene of a crime and there is no eyewitness, and you have the forensic and an overhaul of the forensic laboratory, you will be able to take things from the scene of the crime which an accused person would have left and match it with what is in the DNA bank, and that is a proper identification. And that is one of the best means of supporting any eyewitness.
The criminal attorney also made his views known on the planned abolition of preliminary inquiries and the implementation of judge-only trials. In both cases, he felt the bills in their current form would have little effect on the criminal justice system.
It would be impossible with the present court structure for these trials to occur within a reasonable time. This would further clog the criminal justice system. Before a decision was made to abolish preliminary inquiries, a study had to be conducted to determine the impact this new law would have had on trials in the High Court, which required taking into account the number of cases which were pending in the High Court for trials.
Mr. Maharaj believed that more consultation should be brought on these bills. Despite that, he felt with the right focus, crime could be curbed in the country.
This crime problem can be brought under control. If you remember, in 1996, we were regarded as the Wild West. I don't know, some of you may, I'm talking my age, we were regarded as the Wild West. There were articles abroad, Trinidad and Tobago was the Wild West. And when I went there, I mean, it was very discouraging. But we had made up our mind that we were going to bring this crime under control.
He said his decision to aid the government was not political and was done pro bono, as he urged the country to be more mature with regard to such matters. He called on citizens to look beyond political divides and approach issues with the country in mind. Peter Christopher, C News.